As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Ready to fire from the pistol. Hits the hole. It's Fletcher. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Just feeds the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Turns into the pile. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And the Canes will punt this one away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll try it over the left side. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to...
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joey Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Hoosiers closer to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Oh, he's got open space. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. The Aggies come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 4. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Indiana. The defense contributes 6 points. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Owens. Tackle made after a big gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Indiana has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, he throws it back. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Grab behind the line. It's Richard. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. They can't get him to the ground. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. Open field ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off, powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles.
It's caught. He's breaking. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
To throw, it's Hoover. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Owens. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. It's Porton. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point you can't...
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the run, it's Richard. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll try a pass here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. He gets the first and more. Will not be brought down. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. It's an option look. Breaking into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It will be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, I was excited to see this back all week because of these electrifying runs that we see on tape in preparation. And he does it again here, setting up his offense for a 1st and goal. Now they need to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Gets rid of it on the move. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first.
He's got his... here he goes. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Here he goes. Touchdown, Indiana. And that will give them the lead now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. It's intercepted. Moved across his body. He could go. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here's the option play. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, fires it on the move. That's caught. It's Horton. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Indiana has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Defense all over that 1st down and throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Hoover. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a third and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a two-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Reed. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Hoover. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Horton. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
That is exactly what you're looking for on offense here in this situation. Inside of 2 minutes, you're down in this ball game. You've got to get first downs and stop the clock. And the quarterback does both of those things. He picks it up with his legs and gets out of bounds. Beautiful job.
Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
To throw, it's Reed. Here comes the rush. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there?
Great. Who's in the clear? Inside the 40. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Breaks free. He might be gone. Touchdown, Indiana. A great catch and run for 6. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
I'm impressed with his game awareness, Chris. He understands what's going on down in this game. Inside of 4 minutes, you've got to pick up first downs and manage the clock. He does both on this snap, and now it's time to get that ball down the field. I love running 4 verticals in this situation because you send the defense deep, and if you need to check it down, he's open as well.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll throw it now. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's a clutch drive, Chris, there's no doubt, but they really need this 2-point conversion. Take it down to a 1-possession game, and then you've got a chance here to get off the field with your defense or even try an onside kick and try to tie this thing up.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. We'll get into the end zone. The 2-point try draws them within 8 points, a 1-score game. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. To throw, it's Hoover. He's looking deep here. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. And that will